Hey you guys, welcome to Chit Chats with Allie B and StinaMarie.
I'm Allie B.
And I am StinaMarie.
So each week we do a segment called Wine and Win, where we tell you what we're whining about, what we're winning for the week, and we want you guys to comment with what you're whining about and what you're winning each week. So Christina, what are you whining about? What are we winning for?
My only wine is, you're going to hear about this frequently, and God knows my heart, so God forgive me, but this weather, man, this weather. That's my wine.
Yeah.
But I have so much to win for. I'm excited. It's been a long, kind of hard week, but you got to look at the silver lining and everything. Tomorrow's Halloween. I get to see my cutesy kids. My best friend's going to be here. She's going to have her cutesy kids and their friends and my family members and her.
We always
all
do
our friends.
such a big Halloween thing, but that's become our one of our big traditions each year.
And so that's what we're looking forward to. But today we're gonna keep it short, sweet, and we're gonna get to the point today.
Yeah. So my wine this week is definitely, you know what? It's not the temperature because I'm a cold weather girl. I love it, cooler weather and all of that. But the rain was kind of aggravating. But my win this week is my daughter got her learner's permit.
And I am so excited. That's
I'm
my 2.0.
so excited. Like, I'm terrified, literally terrified, out of my mind. And it was raining, so she hasn't driven yet unless her dad takes her after cheer practice tonight. But
we're excited.
Yeah, we are so excited. Like, it's super exciting. Terrifying, but super exciting. That's just a huge rite of passage. So now both of our daughters have their learner's permits.
But she's gonna bug you until the actual card comes in the mail. She's gonna tell you every day.
Oh, I know.
Mama, check the mail. Mama, did it come in? Mama, is it here?
She already asked me. She asked me last night, when's the actual card come instead of the paper? Because with the rain, like a little piece of it got wet, the paper got wet, and she was like, "Ugh." And I was just like, put it in your purse and like leave it alone, you know.
Hey, you know how they say it's good luck on your wedding day if it rains?
Yeah.
Well, Addie got her permit on a day it rained, and Landry got her permit on a day it rained.
Oh yeah.
So literally,
good
and the only right when Addie walked out, the rain had just stopped. But when we went in, it was pouring down rain.
It was literally so nasty yesterday, but it was such a great day. Like, we really did have such a great day yesterday. So super excited about that, and super excited about Halloween. Yeah,
we're excited, and
we got lots of
stay tuned for the TikTok we're making
for
the girls, for the mamas.
Yes,
we got something cute.
Yes,
FYI, a little sneak peek into what we're doing, but you won't figure it out by the glasses. I promise you.
Yeah, definitely.
But
I see it coming.
Anyway, so you ready to get on our topic?
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all want to hear the hot mic topic?
Hot mic.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about, how would we phrase it? Or not Adeline, Allie.
I'm one of the A's in your life. I would just say how your behavior maybe in the upper grades of school.
Kind of your juvenile grades.
Yeah, your upper juvenile grades, like, you know, middle school, high school, how that behavior towards people affects the rest of your life.
And it does.
And how it affects the people around you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like like later on down in life, how you made someone feel affects your future.
Because
don't know how to make that into like a one-liner.
Yes, there's no one-liner, but
and I'm really good at one-liners.
And Allie and I, believe it or not, she's been at my house for quite some time, and we've had. This is not things we just now talked about, but we had another heart-to-heart before recording this because we always want to pray about what we're going to say and how you guys will take it and perceive it, and make sure we say it in the most loving, positive,
productive
way. Yes.
We always want to be constructive, not destructive.
And so,
but it is true. Like, that's
I love her. I love the psychology because I love the analytics of her brain. It makes my type A brain that is very organized. Her analogies and her verbiage, like, excite me.
I'm type A and very organized too, and it's so, like, we feed off of each other But sometimes my analogies, they either are really, really good or they're like, where did you come up with that?
But either way,
Yeah.
her and I feed off of each other, and it's great. So, Allie and I were talking about, and I think because I keep seeing it on the internet and keep seeing it on TikTok and keep seeing it on podcasts and keep seeing it everywhere and it keeps getting brought up. So why not talk about it? The elephant in the room. And a lot of moms have even posted about this week in their stories. And it affects everybody in some capacity in their life. So Allie and I want to talk about when your child is in middle school and you are supposed to be their parent, the foundation of what's raising that respectful, productive citizen, right? This human being that is your responsibility, right? So you're not supposed to humor the bad behavior, right?
Right.
The bullying, the nasty comments. Like, we're not trying to teach our kids how to be professional, narcissistic, manipulative bullies. We're supposed to teach our children how to be respectful, good human beings, right?
Yeah.
So, Allie, tell them, like, where my heart is going with this, because I have deeply expressed to you. Because I feel like you can shorten kind of what you're saying.
Right. So in a nutshell, teaching your children, there's an old little thing that you do with kids, and it's with a toothpaste tube. And you tell them, pour the toothpaste out, push it out into like a plate or a bowl or something, and then you say, okay, now try to put it back in. It won't go back in. Well, the same is with your words, and it's a lesson that I know in a lot of children's church or little Bible studies for youth. They do this because it teaches your child that once you say those words and they are in someone's soul, they're not coming out, so you have to be careful with your words. And I think that's where Christina is going with this subject, and it may be a subject that we have to do like a part 1, part 2 kind of deal, because it is a deep topic, and it is a topic that we might have to bullet point.
No, because we're limited.
Over the next couple weeks, we are going to bullet point this, and we're going to make it into a multi-part thing, a multi-part podcast, because I do think that this topic is really important, and I do think that it needs to be something that people are mindful of and they talk to their kids about. And it's not just girls; it's girls and boys that would benefit from having these conversations. So I definitely think we need to bullet point, and we need to do a multi.
Yeah, this may be a 3-part series. So today we are
gearing y'all up.
Yeah, we're gearing you up for situations we've personally been through that have affected the rest of our lives. People that don't mind us expressing a story that they want to be told that has affected them. Things we have personally saw that people have already put on the internet anyway, so they've obviously wanted the world to know how bad it hurt. And I'll give you one example. I was telling Allie this absolutely beautiful girl, always been sweet inside out. And when I say someone's beautiful, I am never talking about their external beauty. I base people's beauty on how they treat me. And if I don't care what you look like, if you treat me like gold, to me, you are freaking beautiful.
Yeah.
That is how me and Allie operate. We are not sitting there pointing fingers and talking about people's outward appearance, nor do we want our daughters to ever grow up and be like that. And I know if my daughter's ever made a comment, even in her younger days, that she meant no harm by it. We've had that conversation. It's your job to stop it, not partake, and that behavior. But back to the story, the woman, she had lost a significant amount of weight, got very into fitness, loves being fit. And when I say significant, I'm talking about several 100 pounds she lost naturally, no GLP-1s. Not saying if you do that, it matters, like whatever, you know, if you do whatever you do, I don't care. But she was so proud, and she's
sharing her journey,
and sharing her journey. And then she would get messages from girls that were mean as heck to her in high school saying, "Oh, what's your coaching program? What'd you do? I want to do this. Hey, sweet girl. Hey, babes. Hey, cutie girl. Hey, this and that." And it's like, but those are the same girls that did her very crappy growing up. And they'll say, well, we have to put that behind us. She did forgive them. And the reason she has peace in her life is because she put them at bay, and she will love them from afar, care about their well-being, but she will never let them be in her inner circle to protect her peace and family and everything else. And these women are getting kind of sour about it in the comment section because they don't get that front row seat. Well, why do you deserve a front row seat to a girl you bullied all through middle and high school? And now she's 35 years old, and now you're deciding she's important. She was important then.
Right. So I think that we will bullet point again and really buckle down on this subject and deep dive into it, but it's going to be a multi-week kind of situation. We're still going to be doing our lives on my Facebook, which is Allie Harvey Brennan, and Allie is spelled A-L-I. So catch up with those, but definitely stay tuned for the next few weeks, because this is going to be something that we talk about, we pray about, and we share in the most loving and constructive manner.
And compassion. We have so much
absolutely.
compassion for people. And if me and Allie were to squirrel, which please forgive, because we will do that. So you might see a part 1 and then something else, and then a part 2 comes. But we want to really deep dive and get to the grit of this. And maybe, just maybe, enough women will watch this, and me and Allie can help women realize that their behavior is affecting far more than they think.
Absolutely, yeah. So definitely stay tuned, and we will be posting very soon the different parts that we're gonna do. You can follow me on Instagram at Allie Brenn, ALIBRENN. You can follow me on Facebook at Allie Harvey Brennan, and you can follow Christina
on Instagram at Christina_Classey, or Facebook StinaMarie Classey. And I always say this, Allie knows, you will find our handles. If you go to Allie's page, you won't even scroll 2 seconds, and you're gonna see
you're
every
gonna
single
find
handle.
all of our stuff. But we are Chit Chats with Allie B and StinaMarie on YouTube, and on Instagram and Facebook we are Chit Chats Allie B, StinaMarie. So again, please follow, tell our friends, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. We love you guys.
We love you guys, and we'll talk soon. Thank you.